Hi everyone, I'm coming to you from South Carolina. I leave tomorrow to go home. Today is Monday, December 2nd. This is my daughter Deirdre.
Hello.
Our writer. Her children's book just came out, so if any of you are interested in that, let me know in the comment section and I'll certainly give you that information. So I want to show you all of the finishes that are framed that I've done for her over the years. The first one she's going to pull is Chorus Line. It's Valerie Pfeiffer. Now, I did 3 birds. I'm going to let her hold that because I want to show you the original. The original is this. And I only did 3 birds, and I changed the leaf. So I only did the 3 birds. I think it's cute. She likes it. So whenever I stitch and she, whenever I stitch something and she likes it, I usually give it to her.
Well, I like birds too.
Yeah, so do I.
I can hear them outside in the morning when I'm working.
All the time. The second piece, I have all the original patterns at home. So if you're interested in any of these that I don't remember the art, the designer or the name, make a comment and I can look when I go home and post it. So this, I don't know the designer. It was a kit. The wooden piece was included, so I just call it Black Cats and Spooky Bats. There's little beads on there. And this is the cat. So I did this myself. I cut the Ada, and they had felt to put on it, so I glued the felt on. And it was like a poofy kind of thing that I wrapped the Ada around. So that's the second piece she has. The third piece.
Oh, I remember this one.
Yeah. I got
From
this
Williamsburg.
one. Yes. Her name is Deirdre. I didn't tell you that. So I went to Williamsburg, Virginia with them one year. And she liked this. So did you buy it for me? I think you, I don't remember.
Yeah, I think I bought it and I wanted you to stitch it for me.
It's like a silhouette. And I have another piece, you remember, that I'm working on with a woman with reading a book. I'm working on that one. So it's similar. This is called Morning Prayers, and the designer I have at home in my pack of patterns. It's pretty. This was framed professionally. So that's that one. The next one is called Happily Ever After. It's for when they got married. It's a wedding piece. And this is a dimensions kit. I got this at Joann Fabrics. I'll come in closer so you can see. So it was done on plain Ada. And I think, yeah, there's no extra mat. It's just this. So everything was included. And I don't think you can see the sparklies, but I did sparkly silver in here. So you probably can't see it. You can a little bit.
A little bit, I think, with the light.
Yeah. So that hangs on their wall. And this was also professionally framed. The next piece is a Sashiko piece. It's spelled Sashiko. I did 3 of these. We learned how to do this technique in my Embroiderers Guild group. Sashiko is a type of traditional Japanese embroidery. I'll come in close. For a friend of mine, I made a pillow for her. And my older daughter, your sister, I made a piece for her. I don't remember what color though. I think
Maybe
it was
green or blue or something.
Yeah, it was green. So that is Sashiko. So if you're interested in this technique, you can look it up. I'm going to pull it back so you can see the whole thing. This also was professionally framed. The next piece is, it's an alphabet on perforated paper, and we framed this.
Yeah, that we just got a frame
Yeah.
that fit the design. They can probably tell my favorite colors.
I should remember the name of the designer. I think she still has a website. I have it at home. So if you're interested in knowing the designer here, let me know in the comment section. But that was fun because it was on perforated paper. So we framed this one ourselves. It's pretty.
Mm-hmm.
You see their tree?
We just did that this weekend.
Yesterday.
Yesterday for December 1st.
Yeah. My grandson didn't want to do anything after Thanksgiving. He said that we had to wait till December 1st. He's 13 and very smart, so he had the right idea for sure. This one I worked on when I was working in Philadelphia, and Deirdre was going to college at Rowan University. I stitched this over a few years' time. It's called Warm Winter Wishes by Sue Hillis Designs. This is professionally framed. And so I always had this with me because I would stay at her apartment when I worked in Philadelphia. And then I'd come home, and then I worked the same days during the week. But I'd stay overnight instead of driving all the way home. So she asked me if she kept saying, is this for me? Is this for me? So I had to finish it and have it framed in, and I gave it to her. So, and I looked on, I think this is still on Pinterest. I looked to see. So it's cute. I put my initials on there. I usually don't. And I need to start doing that again. I love the birdhouse with the bird. I think that's my favorite one. And
now I can hang it up since it's finally cold here.
Yeah. It's like in the 40s here in South Carolina. But when I go back home tomorrow, I'm going into 30-degree weather. But no snow, thankfully. That's that piece. So that's it for now. I didn't know if you wanted to show them a copy of your book.
Yeah, I'll go get it.
She's going to go get her book because we just got them in this week. It's a paperback cover. That's all for the stitching. So if you're not interested in the book, thank you for joining me and her and I. So it's a habit that I say me all the time.
Okay.
That's the book. It's called, go ahead.
Yeah, Weathering the Storm. And I had a local art teacher. I used to teach, so I asked the art teacher at my school if she wanted to design the book for me. And I wanted it to look like the Low Country where I live. So she did a great job with the big porch and the live oak trees with the Spanish moss. And then the story is really about my son. So that would be him sitting in the chair. He always used to ask me to tell him stories, make up stories about him when he was little. So I feel like I've made up 1,000 different stories for him over the years. So it's dedicated to Henry. And then I can just show you a couple of the pages. These are all of the characters in the story: a dragonfly, a snake, a frog, and an earthworm, and then Henry, who in the story is Hank. So, but yeah, all of the illustrations, it's about a storm, and the character is afraid of a storm until one day he has to go get his bike because it's outside. Cute. And so when he goes to get his bike, he realizes there's a little dragonfly that's stuck and her wings are wet. So he rescues her. Her name is Dorothy. And then when he realizes he's been out in the storm for a while with Dorothy and he's not afraid of the storm anymore. And I'll show maybe one more picture. This would be hiding during a storm. So it's about overcoming fears and having friends to help you overcome your fears. I love this picture that my illustrator did at the end when the storm has passed. So, but yeah, my mom will put a comment in it.
I will.
Where you can get it.
I'll put it in the description box, so if anybody's interested in ordering this, they can order it. Yeah, it's a really cute story, so I hope you look at it, look it up on Amazon or barnesandnoble.com, and maybe place an order. So, yeah. I think that's it for today. So tomorrow I travel. I'll come back to you later this week to show you what I've been stitching here while I'm visiting with them. And that's going to be it for today. Thank you for joining us. And we'll see you soon.
Okay, bye.
Bye.